Naz Nall Avenue family. This Sunday, we're inviting you back to the sanctuary to join us for worship, and we're so excited about you being back, about being able to see family again, and we wanted to give you just a brief video today to give you some expectations, things that you can expect when you come back, and ways that you can feel comfortable so that you know what's going to happen when you get here. First, when you arrive, this door will be propped open for you so that we don't have to worry about hands on doors. Come on in, I'll show you the rest. As we move into the foyer, we want to be aware of the fact that we want to keep a good, safe 6 feet worth of distance between each of us, and this is going to be a more difficult space to do that in the sanctuary, so we are suggesting that you wear masks on the way into the sanctuary and on the way out of the sanctuary. We're going to remove some of the furniture, and we're going to ask that people not congregate as much here. We'd rather you go outside after the service or gather outside before the service to do your gathering and your conversating. So we'll ask that you wear your mask here. We will have some free masks available for you on Sunday if you don't have yours. And as we move further into the foyer, you'll notice over here we have an offering box. We're not going to take offering on Sunday. We want to be able to keep our ushers safe. We want to keep you safe. And so we'll be receiving our offering in different ways this week. We'll receive online offering, which many of you have begun to do. If you don't know how to do that, we'd be happy to walk you through it. It's really the best way for us to receive offering right now. It reduces the number of people that have to count and handle the money, and it also makes your money safer because it goes directly into the church bank account, and we have good accounting procedures for that. So that's a great way to give. But this box will be available to you on Sunday as well. As you come in, as you're exiting, you can put your money in that box if you'd like to. Checks, cash, there's envelopes there for your convenience. That's the way that we'll be receiving offering in the foreseeable future, and that will keep you safe and us safe as well. Let's head into the sanctuary. As you can see, we've got communion elements that are already set up in each of the pews, but not all of the pews. We're going to try to use the communion elements to sort of direct you where it's safe to sit. We'd like to have at least a 6-foot distance between you and the next pew partner. So as you can see, we have communion set up every other pew. And these communion elements are really simple and easy to use, and it'll keep us safe in the short term. As you can see, there's a thin layer of cellophane here on top. You pull that back and you'll get to the communion wafer. And then the bottom, you'll pull it and you'll get to the juice. And that way nobody will have to serve you and you won't have to move about during that particular time. Again, thinking about trying to keep you safe. You can see we have it here, but not here, and again here. So we're trying to give you some safe instructions about where to sit. If that doesn't work for your family, if you have more than just the 3 that are available there, you can move the communion elements about per family unit, but we'd still ask that you maintain at least a 1 pew, if not a 2 pew difference between you and the people that are sitting near you. Also, during greeting time, we're going to acknowledge greeting and we're going to give you a chance to kind of turn around and wave at each other, but we won't be moving around during that time period. And during the prayer time, these altars are a very important part of who we are. And it's important for us to be able to gather, but just during the short term of kind of figuring out what all of this coronavirus is going to do for us, as we gather for the next several weeks, we won't be inviting people to the altar. We won't have prayer teams there. We're going to continue to kind of ask that you text your prayer request, email your prayer requests, let people know that you need prayer. We'll figure out ways to sort of mitigate that circumstance, but in the short term, we're not going to do prayer at the altars. As we gather back together on Sunday, as always, the most important thing that we do when we gather together to worship is to worship God, to focus on God, the one who has brought us through all of this, the one that's kept us safe, the one that continues to guide and direct us. Worshiping God is the most important thing we'll do on Sunday. But along with that, practicing hospitality is going to be a very important thing. It's important for us always. It's kind of an essential part of who we are. But this Sunday, we'll need to be mindful of the fact that not everyone is going to feel the same way that we feel about gathering back together. Some of you are so excited you can't wait to get back together. Others of you will be here, but you're reticent, you're concerned. Be mindful of how the other feels. That's in part what hospitality is. Love of the stranger, love of the other, being mindful of how the other is feeling. So let's practice hospitality on Sunday. Read body language, try to make people feel comfortable around you, and make sure that more than anything else, you are glorifying your Father by edifying and making those around you feel safe. I'm so excited about being back together with you on Sunday. I can't wait. Let's all be in prayer together that this week will be a week where God is glorified, the church is gathered, and we are edified, and we leave here stronger and better. We'll see you on Sunday.